All right, you're back with more Nashville Insider. So he was a member of Bare Naked Ladies, and since 2009, this Canadian Music Hall of Famer has been flying solo. Adam Wurtzel caught up with Stephen Page on Zoom to hear more.
This is an interview that I have wanted to do since grade 9. What's so maybe about Stephen Page? Well, he is here to tell us. Stephen Page, nice to see you and happy belated birthday. How is Stephen Page doing through all this?
I mean, now I'm in a groove, so I'm kind of doing okay. I mean, it's a weird time, and it's been a creative time, let's say. It's, you could fall into this well of desperation, and early on I had no idea what I was going to do. And I watched a lot of people doing live stream concerts online, and I wasn't sure if I started doing it, would I get lost in the shuffle with all that stuff that's been there? Well, I'm now, into double digits doing weekly ticketed live shows from this room here in my basement. And then the best part is I do it on Zoom. So I see, you have 1,000 people show up and I can see their faces singing along. I can see them in the backyard grilling burgers or having a birthday party or, sitting in their car watching or whatever else they're doing. And it's just the greatest thing.
It's interesting because in a time when you can't be in person doing a live show, this actually feels more intimate than ever.
Watching and looking for people's reactions with that slight bit of delay that we get online and so on. And people forget also that I can see them. So sometimes they're busy doing something else. It kind of gets your nerves going even more. But on the good side, these people have been connecting not only with me, but with each other and have this great sense of community. They look forward to the weekly get-togethers. They hang out in the chat and they become friends. It's a pretty awesome thing.
You have this new song out that is very timely called Isolation. You kind of mentioned briefly at the start how this pandemic has been a creative time for you. Can you kind of weigh in on this song and how the creative process came about?
At the time, we had no idea what was going on. And I spent all my time, of course, scrolling through Twitter and Facebook and texting with my friends and so on, and watching everybody say, well, now I'm going to start my sourdough starter. I'm going to write my novel. I'm going to do all this stuff. And it's kind of about the pressure I think a lot of us put on ourselves early on.
Everybody's taking on like horses. Everybody with the tiny horses. Everybody to the unseen forces.
And I did have this kind of creative burst very early before it sunk down into this kind of depression for a while that then has come up again with doing these weekly shows.
When I listen to your music, I don't think your music, Stephen, is one genre. I think it's kind of a variety of genres, country music included. Have you been inspired by any country artists? Did you grow up listening to country music?
For me, growing up as a kid, apart from things like, Neil Young or something like that, I wasn't really, except for watching Hee Haw every weekend. And I realized, of course, I knew it all. Like, my parents didn't play it on the record player until I was about 9, and we got Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits, and that we wore out, and I lived and breathed Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits. But I remember them being in like a hipster used clothing store, secondhand clothing store when I was a teenager, probably about 16, and they were playing Johnny Cash's Greatest Hits Volume 1, and I heard that and I was like, oh my God, this is my music. And from that moment on, I was a voracious fan.
It has been so nice talking to you again. Happy belated birthday, and stay safe.
Thanks so much. Good to talk to you.
Thanks, Adam. For tickets to the Stephen Page Live from Home concert, just head to stephenpage.com. Thanks so much for watching this week's Nashville Insider feature. If you liked what you saw, be an insider and hit the subscribe button. And also check out our friends Wilson Fairchild on their YouTube channel. And if you want to see full episodes of Nashville Insider, go to countryroadtv.com and use the code INSIDER when you sign up to get a free month. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.